It marks everything up on the VOD so that I can edit it out later for YouTube. So we have another joke to explain, which is the Eddie Key. Why are newspaper jokes unfunny? They're all terrible. So, newspapers. Let's start there. God. Right, newspapers are periodicals we sometimes come because they come out periodically. Newspaper. This newspaper is called newspaper, you see. Now, the thing about newspapers is that they exist largely to impart news, you see, But they've got to make a buck. So a lot of newspapers have additional stuff. It's not just the news. It'll be like most famously, crossword puzzles. So you get people who buy newspapers every day as much for the crossword puzzle as they do for the news inside. And some of them, The Sun springs to mind. They'll have like a little page, a little column of jokes, there. So in which is the Eddie Keys joke here? He's saying, why are newspaper jokes unfunny? They're all terrible. Now this hinges on a pun. Newspapers, as you can imagine, are printed on paper, and as I think we've discussed before on stream, one of the aspects of paper. That's slightly too high up. Hang on. Let me fix this in the drawing. Okay. I should learn to look at the other screen when I do this. But for some reason I find it harder to navigate. Yes, paper is terrible, you see. It's terrible. So it can be torn, you see. Torn. Tear. And no, up here. Thank you. Terrible, you see. Now, there's this concept in the English language of something being so bad that it strikes terror into the hearts of men, and possibly women. I don't know. Maybe they're just strong women. We would say something like, so Ivan, take our friend Ivan here. Oh, he's Ivor the engine, pull into the station. Hello, Ivor. Oh, look at you. Right, Ivan, that's better. So, for instance, Ivan, a ruler who did his warfaring so viciously, so efficiently, wiped out so many people that he stroked terror into the hearts of men and became known as Ivan the anybody? Bueller? Terrible. Yeah. Terrible. So, this joke basically hinges on this concept about paper being terrible and this notion of this word terrible, you see. So which is the Eddie Key says, why are newspaper jokes unfunny? They're all terrible. He's actually referring to the format in which they're printed on, and also the notion that the jokes themselves are so bad that they strike terror into the hearts of men. And when it's a pun. When a word sounds like another word, sometimes it's funny. It's a homophone. It is a homophone, Pale Gringo. Pretty much, yes. I would say there's a slight change in emphasis, not perfect homophone, but it's very near. It's very near homophonic, yes. So, which is the Eddie Key? Have I explained that joke to your satisfaction, sir? And hello, Red Munchkin Gaming, I see you sneaking in there. And Commander Shuggy as well. Oh, we are well. We're just explaining a joke. Which is one of the many distractions that we have here at our disposal at the Little Massive. I think which is the Eddie Key might have gone off for a kebab distraction. There he said. I think hands up who understands the joke now, and we'll move on. Oh, hang on, I can't see you. We'll just say M. Curtains has got his hand up. That's good enough for me. If M. Curtains understands it, then anyone can understand it. quite frankly. So, yes, let's get back to the game.